KL Tower.
Ladies and gentlemen, stand on your left is the Telecom Museum. Thank you. Terima kasih.
Telecom Museum. Standing pretty among Kuala Lumpur skyscrapers at the junction of Jalan Raja Chulan and Jalan Gereja is a unique two-story building with a neoclassical Greek facade, dating from 1928. This is the Telecom Museum. The building itself was used as a telephone exchange in its early days. With a 70-year-old history, this Telecom Museum building was almost demolished in 1985, when the plans to build an office block on the site meant it had to go. But however, it was stopped, thanks to the Prime Minister, who later designed the building for conservation. The antique equipment on show here dates all the way back to pre-war years. There is even a set of the first types of telephone used in the country. This two-story building also has a historical gallery. Its exhibits also trace all 120 plus years of world telecommunications history. Jalan P. Ramlee, Jalan Bukit Nanas, Jalan Puncak. Bukit Nanas dari Nara Kuala Lumpur. We are now heading to Bukit Nanas, which means Pineapple Hill, passing the Nara Kuala Lumpur or KL Tower. The green area on Bukit Nanas is about the only green land left in central KL. Here, Bukit Nanas Forest Reserve is a lovely original tropical rainforest. Nature lovers can get away from the mad rush of city life right here in the city's forest reserve. This is a 10.5-hectare natural haven in the heart of Kuala Lumpur. The last stretch of forest reserve left in the concrete jungle. The reserve also stretches to the base of the Kuala Lumpur Tower. More than a century ago, the hill was the site of a fort built by Sultan Wasa, one of the early settlers and Malay headsmen of the mining town. Pineapples, with their thorny leaves, were planted to provide additional protection on the hillside around the fort. Now, Bukit Nanas has a different kind of citadel in the form of the KL Tower. Instead of influencing events with curved daggers, muskets, and cannons, it exerts its power with the new weapons of the 20th century, telecommunications. To further enjoy the orient yourself in Kuala Lumpur, head up to the KL Tower. It is a telecommunications tower built in the shape of a gusset, or Malaysian spinning top, with many tourist attractions, and is the best place to get an eagle's eye view all around the city from the tower's observation deck. Built in 1995, the KL Tower is the fifth tallest telecommunications tower in the world, at 421 meters high. The roof of the pod section is at 335 meters high. The rest of the cylindrical tower has a stairwell and an elevator to reach the pod's decks, which house the observation platform, as well as a revolving restaurant called Sri Angkasa. Sri Angkasa is a spectacular place for lunch or dinner, with a buffet spread featuring Malaysian and international cuisine, providing diners a beautiful view of the city. The floor makes a complete revolution in an hour, giving diners a 360-degree view of the city and the valley. There are also tower-thon races organized at the KL Tower, where participants race up the staircases to the top. The tower's interior is adorned with designs that reflect Malaysian and Islamic culture. The main lobby of the upper ground floor is decorated with exquisite glass-clad mini domes that sparkle like giant diamonds. These domes were designed and arranged in the form of the traditional muqarnas by Iranian craftsmen from Isfahan. Besides the observation deck and the Sri Angkasa restaurant, KL Tower offers shops and daily cultural shows at the podium level and thrilling rides at the base area. There is also a forest walk to enjoy a guided educational track through the Bukit Nanas Forest Reserve.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're now approaching our stop number 2, Menara Kuala Lumpur or KL Tower. On your left is the Bukit Nanas Forest Reserve. Thank you. Terima kasih.
You're sure you don't want to come on? Huh? Goed afstand.
lovely tropical rainforest located at the last prominent spot in the city center. Thanks to an old ruling that gazetted the land as a forest reserve since 1906, the Bukit Nanas Forest Reserve has survived the onslaught of urbanization. In 1934, it was gazetted also